also Mind Blender is the tour.
Yes.
Yeah, so presumably this will be as interactive as
always. Yes, I'll be talking to the audience. Interactive makes it sound like they're wearing helmets and plugged in. And
3D.
Yeah, they don't have to laugh. They can just press a button to register how funny they think it is.
And
yes.
Because you have done things like didn't Twitter tell you where to go on a tour once?
Yeah, I did that last year. I spent a week where I got on my motorbike and I just said, this is where I am, where should I go? And I just spent a week just travelling around, and people said, come to my work, I'll make you a cup of tea. So I just turned up and I just travelled around Britain, just you know, meeting people and just doing stuff. And
because Katy Perry, in addition to your chart success, you're also Queen of Twitter. You're huge. I think you're the third most followed person in the world.
Yeah, it's really difficult when I spell something wrong.
But listen, I think the bar is set quite low on Twitter.
This is how you spell your in this correct way.
Oh, God, they go mad for that, don't they?
There's 3 ways to spell your, and it's horrible.
So how many followers do you have?
20 million something.
That's wow. You've got 20 million.
And it's all around the world as well, so there'll be like Chinese kids and Latvia.
Mildly racist.
How's that? I was saying Chinese kids racist. If I said I hate Chinese kids, that's racist. But you're allowed to say a place and kids that are from. No, I think what that is not even vaguely racist. What's like going, oh, you know what I fancy for tea tonight? Chinese. Racist! Racist. You're meant to say it. I think I'll have a takeaway of an ethnic origin.
Racist.
Yeah.
Cheryl, you're pretty new to Twitter, aren't you?
Yeah, nearly a year.
Oh, okay. Very good. But your Twitter, you love it.
I do. I love just being able to talk to people direct.
So much fun, right?
So much. I don't know what I was doing before.
But like, I don't know much
Facebooking, MySpacing, other social media.
I actually didn't do any of that. I went directly to Twitter.
But there was a day about a month ago, one of the researchers was going, you did 100 tweets in one day.
Yeah, but you've got to understand, I'm not saying that.
That was the day I unfollowed her.
No,
she's slowly writing a novel.
I wasn't saying...
I was like, I got shit to do.
I wasn't saying, like, I've just had a coffee, I'm about to do this. I was talking to people direct.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, replying to people.
Okay, nice.
She's a nice
I dedicate
pop star.
time, yes.
And now, Ross, you've developed a Twitter bomb.
Yeah.
So explain Twitter bombing to these guys.
I used to do this thing where it was Twitter Bombard Tuesday, and what I would do is I would get all my followers to not mention me in the tweet at all, so that people didn't know where it was coming from, and then just bombard one person with thousands of like stupid questions all at once at the same time. So we started with Doritos. Like, why have Doritos got their own Twitter feed? You know, still cheesy. Still cheesy again. And so we just bombarded them with like thousands of just questions. People were saying things like, I have a much loved family moth that's injured its wing. Could you use a Dorito as a prosthetic replacement for the moth? And they're just like, what? Okay. And then, could you use a Dorito as a plectrum for a spaghetti guitar? But they get like thousands all at the same time.
Hang glide.
A tiny little hang glider. You could have joined in.
If you're an insect.
A tiny insect hang glider. Yeah, tweet that to Doritos. People will be doing it now when this show goes up. Doritos will be going, oh God, it's happening
here we go again.
People are just bombarded, just wasting their time, basically. Yeah.
Did you get that idea from the time you got everyone to phone? Was it a radio station in Newcastle you got
Yes,
the phone?
it was, and I bet you know who this is. Do you know the Flashing Blade?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the Flashing...
He's a real Geordie!
Yeah. Flashing Blade. Yeah, it was a phone-in show, and I got the audience, like about 500 people, all to say that they'd seen an alligator loose in Heaton Park, in fact. It was in Heaton Park, and they all phoned in this radio station, and it was brilliant. People just going, Alan, my dog went into some bushes and there was some rustling, and it come back and there was just the lead. My dog's gone. And people were just ringing in going, aye, what, cat got snapped, Alan. And the trouble was it got out of control and it made all the papers. And my mum rang me up and just went, you've gone too far this time. And then it's turned into this legend that there was an alligator loose in the park.
I really believe that. Is that not true?
That's me. I found that.
You know that story?
But then... started
Hang on,
it.
it's right
But
here.
the worst thing
no.
was, about 6 months later, I was watching Pet Rescue on Channel 4, and they went, and today we have a Pet Rescue special with the Teesside Reptile Society, who are spending the weekend looking for an alligator. And there was these blokes just in waders, just on this horrible winter's day, poking the river like that. Just careful in case it snaps at you. And I'm sat at home going, oh, God.
How old were you?
So, I was, it was last week.
It wasn't that long ago.
Not long ago.